Corporate social responsibility is the idea of corporations making a positive impact on society. The article I chose, which is United Way Orange County, has provided the three trends that corporations should know for 2023. Throughout this article, to summarize it, it lists three trends that are going to be most impactful for corporations and how they are going to have crisis and response, acting locally rather than globally, and then how employees can be engaged. Excuse me. Through CSR, the first trend is going to be involvement in current events and rapid crisis response. Many times corporations get into political affiliations and react to social issues. And many times stakeholders and consumers have an eye out on what exactly the corporation is reacting to and what they're going to do through a social issue. How they react to a social issue can definitely destruct or really benefit the company based on what people think about that reaction. The second trend is going to be think globally and acting locally. A lot of times corporations are used for CSR, for donations and charities because they have so much money coming through. But in reality, corporations can actually act locally and make just as big of an impact as they can globally by helping out local charities and helping out families and within the community, and just like with food and education, and really making that positive impact just within their community. The third one is the rise of employee engagement. That's the third CSR trend. A lot of times stakeholders and consumers don't really expect to have as much employee engagement just because the corporation is so large. However, when the corporation gets employees engaged, they become more innovative and creative, and they're able to brainstorm because they're more comfortable. A lot of corporations and companies are going to seek more employee satisfaction, which is going to increase business performance. According to Forbes, employee engagement has shown to lead to an increase in business profitability by 21% and 4 times more revenue. That's because employees have a passion for their job, they go to work with purpose, and they're present, and they have the positive energy to be able to give while they're at work. When you're happy at your job, you really just feel like you can be creative and innovative and throw out your strengths and become a better employee as you're engaged. Thoughts on CSR? I think they have a great impact on society, especially if they're used in the correct way. If there's more community involvement within CSR, there's going to be better impacts and a lot more business performance, because the people within the community are going to know what the company stands for. They're going to know what exactly it is that people are getting from that company, and they're going to have a better outlook within the company. CSR definitely has a lot of room for improvement, just by acting more within a community and making it more small business related and including people within the company and the community. Just having the bigger like CEO, executive, administrators, and executives coming down to more of a personal level and being able to reason with employees and community members instead of kind of being off in a corner, that can definitely impact the community as well. I think that For companies, finding better ways to incorporate CSR trends is important because they're constantly trying to innovate and implement new ways of improvement. So that is my article and the 3 trends for CSR.